Hey guys, back in Handyman here. I'm just letting you all know that this project is something that I've been gifted with this week. It's Valentine's week, of course. So, how could I turn down making my wife happy, right? Alright, well, we recently had a puppy my son got for Christmas, and it died of Parvo. So, therefore, we know that there's parvovirus present. Now, due to the puppy dying and family dying and all sorts of stuff like that, my wife wants to get another puppy. And I'm okay with it. I'm just concerned that the puppy will get sick or get parvovirus. So I'm going to have to sanitize everything and clean it so I can make her happy and get her little puppy. And we'll have to make sure it's vaccinated. We'll have to... It's definitely a concern. But I just wanted to start with this. I'm going to have to go get some bleach. That's about the only thing that is going to kill parvovirus. I'll just bleach everything with 1 cup to 1 gallon, or maybe it's a half a cup to a gallon. I'll let you know when I get into doing it. I gotta go get the bleach first. But anyways, off to the store I go. Gotta get the supplies. 2 big old things of bleach and trash bags. Probably won't need all that. Alright guys, here we are. After I got the supplies, came home and I raked the backyard. I'm gonna have to do a bleach spray down the whole yard to kill any living virus in the yard. And then of course you will have to clean up the feces, fecal matter that came from the puppy. And I find the easiest way to do that is just to rake it all. Here we go. Get out your rake and of course you just put it in your trash can. And to tell you the truth, this is not guaranteed to keep any new animals from attracting the parvovirus. Here I'm working on the front yard. So it would have been a good way for the kids to make money, but it wouldn't be thorough enough. I'm kind of a pain in the butt when it comes to being anal about stuff. I kind of have OCD and it drives me crazy when they don't get it all done. This is a little rock area over there under the carport. There's the cement area over here by the side of the garage. I went ahead and took a minute out from cleaning the yard to clean out my backpack sprayer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the bleach water in the backpack sprayer. You want to make sure you get it good and rinsed out because I didn't remember what was in it. It might have been weed killer, it might have been bug killer, one of the two. I don't want to spray that all over everything. Backpack sprayers, new one's about 40 to 50 bucks. That's if you buy it online. Probably not at the store. Might be about the same at the store too. I don't know. And this is where I put in the water and the bleach. Now for every gallon, it's 3/4 of a cup. So therefore, I use 1.5 cups for every 2 gallons. Every time I filled the backpack sprayer, it was 2 gallons of solution that I had to put in it. You want to make sure when you do this that you don't get it all over your clothes because that is bleach. It'll take out the dye, a lot of clothing and stuff. And another downside to using bleach to do all this stuff, you can dye your bedding, your clothing. I don't know if it kills grass, but my grass is pretty much already dead because it's wintertime. It'll come back. So now's the perfect time to do it. Don't really have any idea how bad it does to the yard. I'm no pro, but this is how I did it. That's for sure. Then I power washed the back area after I sprayed down the beds with the bleach water solution. Just get it real good with the power washer. And then you power wash all the concrete surfaces. It took forever to do all the concrete surfaces. But boy, they sure looked nice after I was done. If you notice when I'm power washing, I don't ever take off the trigger. This is my third power washer because I used to let them sit and idle. And, well, reading the instructions, this one, I actually got the instructions. Yeah, you move the trailer out of the way. That trailer is like plumb full. I'm like Hercules, man. But, yeah, I read the instructions, and it said to not let it cycle through, which means let it run without pulling the trigger that much. And I've let them sit there for like 10 minutes before. That is so bad on a power washer. So now I know not to do it. I just hold the trigger the whole time. That way I don't burn up my power washer. And it is wintertime, which a lot of people would already have their power washers winterized. I don't do that. I just keep it in the garage, which garage stays about 60 degrees with all the plants and stuff that's in there. When you power wash down there, it gets dirt all over the wall. It gets in your face. You gotta watch out for the corners like that. That sucks so bad. Alright guys, here's the finished. Sprayed it off. I guess it's oil or something. I sprayed the shit out of this, man. I sprayed up by the house. Over here. Everything that's concrete I sprayed with the power washer. Here's the front driveway. Made some work. But sprayed all that off. Concrete there. Even sprayed the bottoms of the wall. And just sprayed it all. Really good. Took about 4 hours to spray everything down with the pressure washer. Then I switched to cleaning the laundry. All the bedding I did through there. I did the softener and I put a little bit of bleach in each load so I could sanitize it. Don't mind the mess. I did clean that up. I'm glad it didn't bleach out the color out of that big blanket. My wife would have been pissed. Luckily, my washer and dryer does have a sanitize setting. Then I go out there and I just start spraying with the bleach and water mixture. Remember, 1.5 cups to 2 gallons of water is what I was using. I used almost that full 2 gallons of bleach that I had. Just put on your headphones and it kind of just becomes part of the day, man. And I made sure over here to spray everything super, super good because this rock area is where the animals always came to go poop. I don't know if that's because they just wanted to poop where I walk or what, but yeah, there's always poop over here. And then every inch of the yard, man. That's why you need a backpack sprayer. Could you imagine walking around with just one of them little handheld sprayers? Oh my God, man. Some of this grass is coming back too. I hope it don't kill it all and I have to buy sod. But, you know, we're thinking about selling or trading this house anyway. So the next owners, you don't want them to have to worry about Parvo either. Even if we weren't going to get a new puppy, this would be something that I'd rather just go ahead and do anyway. so that nobody else has to worry about it. This is under that carport. Look at this gravel. You can tell they were doing like sections of concrete here and there. And then under this carport where we park, you get little pieces of rock up in your shoe and stuff and all that. Then, of course, the spray of the front yard. It took a week to do all this sanitization for the house and the yard and everything. And that's just bleach water all over everything. Took forever. All right, first things first. When we start on the inside. Oh, Jesus. This is going to take longer than I thought. To be honest, I've been working on the other son's room, which is Ason's, and I just thought that I should include the actual cleaning the bedrooms part. And I've decided I'm going to charge them for cleaning their room since they're messy. Jackson, he keeps his room pretty clean, so I won't charge him. But yeah, I mean, most that's wrong with his room is make the bed, and that's not something I make them do. But this is just ridiculous, man. Then we got clothes in the bottom of the closet. He has a cat, so he has a cat litter box. That's the room I just redid. Nice to see he's taking care of it. I'm glad I'm redoing everything again. But I guess now I gotta clean it. I'm gonna take a break from this and I'm just gonna show you the rest of the house, because trying to show you every step of the process on every room is gonna be crazy. I'll show you now what it looks like before I cleaned it. Well, I'll have to clean the rest of it, or show you the rest of the house here. We got the bathroom and the living room. As you can see, it's pretty empty anyway, because the whole house is starting to go under renovation. We're going to remodel it. And that's the little game room. This is our bedroom. Our room's kind of messy too, huh? This is the other room. This is 2,700 square foot house. Well, actually about 2,800 square foot. There's River. He's sleeping. Shh, be quiet. Be quiet. But yeah, I'm going to have to go through and spray every inch of this house. And that means none of this stuff can be laying down on the floor or anything, because you spray it with bleach water, it's going to stain it, or you don't want kids getting chemical burns from the bleach and water, you know. I have to clean everything up. Luckily, our kids don't make too big of a mess, but they do make a mess. Then I got some help from Krista, started helping me out. Under Tucker's bed, oh my gosh, that long hair Persian he got. Look at all his hair. Jiminy Christmas. Here's more for reference. God, look at that. That's just crazy amount of hair. And I already brushed it out too, man. Then I spray it down with the bleach water. We start spraying the whole house. Not going to show you every room of the spray process, because that would take forever. This video is already over 20 minutes long. You can see how everything's been sprayed down. And I'll get me some Dawn dish soap and some mop water. That way I can go in here and clean up this little laundry room. You know, it's got all the bleach water on it. And I did let it set for about 10 minutes before I went and cleaned it up. Then I shampooed up the bleach water after I sprayed it in there after about 10 minutes later. You got to give it at least 10 minutes contact is what all the online things say. I heard it online, so it's got to be right. And this is all the dog toys that was in my son's room. I throw them in there along with the rug mats, you know, stuff that it isn't going to hurt. That way it makes it softer for them to bounce their way around in there. And put in some bleach so it disinfects it. Of course, it goes for like 2.5 hours. It takes forever to disinfect. This is the kennel that the puppy was staying in, which is my son's kennel. And our next puppy may be his too. We're going to go get another puppy. I don't know if it's going to be the wife's or the son's. His birthday's coming up now. And not quite old enough for the car yet, so we might give him another puppy or something. Don't know yet. But anyways, see, I bleached the whole thing down. I even threw the screws in there and bleached them down too. Then I let it sit. Gotta make sure you get it all, is why I took it apart. You don't want any parvovirus hiding in the cracks of the kennel that the animal will stay in most of the time. That wouldn't be no good. I put it all in there. Just dropped it in the bathtub and sprayed the hell out of it in there too. I'll just spray the whole bathroom down while I'm at it. Trash can and everything. These kids missing the toilet and everything. The whole bathroom needs sprayed down. It's ridiculous. It stinks in there. My wife loves the smell of bleach. Each time she would come home or come back from work, she'd smell that bleach. Oh, I love the smell in here. And then there's the actual dog bowls. You could just scrub them down, but I was going to let them sit anyway. Then all that bleach water is set for a while. You can see all that hair that came out of that rug in my son's room with the cat. Then I sucked up all that bleach water. I found that the bleach water was kind of hard to suck up with this, was it Dirt Devil or Rug Doctor home shampooer. We got this because we thought it would be strong like them ones you rent. Well, it doesn't do so good. At that point, it was dropping down little clumps of shit, so I just went and got the fucking mop. And I was like, man, screw this. I'll just mop this bathroom out. It's a lot easier to do it this way. I'm used to doing it that way. Then I did remember, we got a Bissell Crosswave. I could have used that for this bathroom, but the mop was just more efficient. It was there. However, doing it for the whole house, I didn't want to do that. And I just dried it all up. This is what that Dawn dish soap, so it's not going to stain my towel up, thankfully. Clean up the big mess in front of the door. And my wife got out there and helped me spray down the living room. Almost 800 square foot living room, if you count the kitchen being part of it, which it is an open concept, so therefore it was really easy to have a lot of floor, that's for sure. That's that Bissell Crosswave. That's our third one of those. I love these things, but man, they get messed up very easily. A little motor above the suction tank messes up, or the dirt tank just thinks that it's full all the time. You know, they've sent us extra tanks. They've sent us 2 extra Bissell Crosswaves. You want to clean these mats I have these in front of the sink because the floor is so hard. Make your feet hurt if you don't have something in front of the sink. But yeah, the Bissell Crosswave, it's a poor design. It's an awesome idea, and they have excellent customer service. So I'm not going to dog them at all. That's for sure. Okay, now for the last little bit, which is my garage. The puppy was in here quite a bit, so I have to sanitize the garage too. I'll clean this up and show you the next step. This is what it looks like after I kind of got everything picked up, cleared off the floor so I could spray everywhere. Now just everywhere with the solution. And then I have to pull everything out. And of course, you can't just spray underneath everything because some stuff sits a little bit too low to the ground. Got all my jacks and stuff. Wish I had like a 3-bay garage or something, maybe at the next house. Just constant spray, spray, spray. And then move over there and spray, spray, spray. Luckily, I could spray under the racks, so I didn't have to move them out. Just continuous spray all over. See how the old floor's wet? I jumped quite a bit ahead. This is the kennel that the son's dog started out in, and its first dog bowl, so we were just keeping it around. I don't know why. I guess I haven't thrown it away, and we might need it here pretty soon, so I was hanging on to it. And then I just used up the rest of the spray that was in the jug. But thank you for watching and tuning in. This is pretty much all I did to it. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video and want to follow my process, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Hey man, while you're at it, check out my other YouTube channels. The Stay Home Dad, the Backend Handyman, the Dorser Family, and the Average Stoner. Just a little bit of what I do from day to day as a stay-home dad.